Good morning, everyone. I have a union and a twin flame read for you today. Let's go ahead first and take a deep breath. Sending you lots of love and blessings. I hope you're all having an amazing day. First, I'm going to show you the union read. Okay, so the lower level there in the middle is the 4D, 5D, and 6D on top. Then the left is the Divine Feminine, the right's the Divine Masculine, the center is the bridge between. Here's the incoming Divine Feminine, the outgoing Divine Masculine, the underlying energy over here, and then the closing energy up top over here, okay? And then we have the read in front of you, which is the Twin Flame read. This is the SIRIAN Starseed deck, by the way. And then the full read is here. Clarify just a little more. Okay, and also, by the way, I was flipping through an Oregon State magazine. My parents used to live out there. And I came across this article. It was a president, I guess, of the school. And the building was being named after them. And his name is Ed J. Ray. And you guys know I always call God Mr. Ed. And then we have Ray and then the J for Jesus. So it's pretty funny. And it's on page 36, by the way, the Atlas Energy, the Weight of the World, which is also 36/9. So just thought I'd bring up that little sync for you. I thought that was entertaining. Okay. So this union read for the 40, 5D, 60 was done at 6:22 last night. And the 6 is the Lovers, the 22 is the Fool with an open heart, taking a leap of faith. And it started with the 9 of Pentacles and the underlying energy, the Sovereign card, the Karma or the Judgment card in the middle, and then the ending card was the 6 of Wands, the Journey. The Sovereign, Karma's Journey. The incoming Divine Feminine was the 7 of Pentacles, which for me in this deck is the Divine Feminine's heart in the E Tower, the King of Pentacles, and then the Indigo. The Divine Feminine's heart in the E Tower with the King of Pentacles and the Akashic Records with the Crystal Skull and the Indigo Proposal. The Divine Feminine in the backyard, the Divine Masculine in the front yard, as the Master of Crystals proposes with 1. The 4D here, so the bottom row was Alchemy, the Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. The Divine Feminine blending with a pit in her stomach, which is funny. My daughter just called me and I had to interrupt the video because I think she's a GI bug. She's been throwing up since last night. So the Divine Feminine blending with pit in their stomach of a higher love, so that could be a clearing for someone. The Divine Masculine as the 8 of Wands in the energetic exchange with steering the ship at 0 point or 0 degrees. Bridging with the Knight of Wands, Saggy, with the slow burn, his one and only flame, he at the helm, he being the hard candy and she the juicy center that fills him up, like the lollipop. The 5D here is the 8 of Swords, Karma, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Divine Feminine hiding across the creek, or perhaps a neighbor hiding in the woods. The Divine Masculine, the diamond in the rough, exposed to headwinds and rocky surroundings, bridging with the lotus position or opening of the crown to the plasma ethers. I was just getting the rafters as well. And then the 60 is justice, transition, and the 10 of cups, the Divine Feminine, truth and balance, dinner time, and that was coming up yesterday when moms used to call outside for their kids to come home for dinner time. The Divine Masculine with the 10 of cups, pyramid effect, all support system in place at all times, right? There's no room for variation there. The flyer on top with light bridging with transition through the portal to the light or the sun at 6:47, which is the Lovers, and the 7 of Cups, the synchronicities, the heaven in your eyes, the having lots of choices and options. The Divine Feminine here is the patient angel ready for release, feeling their way through with justice or Libra energy, the Divine Masculine and energetic exchange bursting into a new life, scaling the emotional walls of Viagra was coming up. So Niagara Falls were coming up, but Viagra was coming up as well. Or bridging the rainbow with the Muppets, Gonzo and Fozzie Bear. The bridge here is the Knight of Wands in a karmic end or transition out. And the outgoing divine masculine here is the High Priestess, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower, so sudden event. The higher self at the full moon and working out front on her steps, this is the masculine, suddenly climbing the walls and can't take it anymore. Lightning strikes at most twice in this lifetime. It's like the masculine thinking to himself, you know, I only have this kind of opportunity possibly twice in the lifetime, right? The Hermit is knocked off the ledge. Or was that Spidey there without prior warning? Rapunzel's in the E-Tower because he is the tower and she's in his head, making her way into his heart. Now if he would come back inside, that would be good. Leading the way on the good ship Lollipop. L-O-double-L. I pop. I poppins. Popcorn and flakes and snakes. The divine feminine, King of Pentacles and Sovereign and Knight of Wands on her side. The divine masculine with the Knight of Wands with a couple of ideas on his side. The signs on the divine feminine side were Gemini, Virgo, Sag, and Libra. The middle for both of them was Aquarius and Scorpio, and then the masculine side was Pisces and Scorpio. The number for this read ended up being 57, which is the Three of Swords, separation. There's some kind of sudden separation happening this week with the full moon. And then we have the horizontal pillars added up to 25, 9, and 23, which is the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Wands, moving passionately the Hermit and the King of Wands into separation. Then on the vertical pillars, we had 16, 8, 19, 8, and 6. So the Tower dance of the Sun, 86ing, the sudden dance as the Sun is 86. So as the sun goes down. So there's a Elton John song, isn't that Elton John? That's coming up now as well. And then that was at 7:04, the time. So the Chariot and the Emperor. All right, so now we have the twin flame read that's in front of you. The SIRIAN Starseed deck was cut at 742. 42 is a big number in this read. I think it came up like 3 or 4 times even. 742 is the Chariot and the Two of Cups. And 42 is my dad's soul number and my outer personality number, my sister's outer personality number 2, us appearing to be as my father is. So in numerology, friends, a lot of friend dynamics, one has the soul number, the other person has the outer personality number because they see the other like themselves. In a marital couple, it's more like the soul number matches the life lesson number, right? They learn life lessons from each other. So 742 with the full moon in Libra. At 7:52, the Chariot and the Queen of Swords, our seed came up. So our seed. And then I was getting, as I was doing the code line, I believe. The final time of the read, when I finished clarifying, was 8:05. And the numbers 8 and 5 together are considered greased lightning, right? Because the 8 is the power behind it, and the 5 is the quickness, right? The quickening. So it's greased lightning. So grease came up with I got chills. I got chills, they're multiplying. So that the song came up. And I wanted to bring that up as well, because remember I did that one video where I did a card read based on a song that you had to guess, and I think a couple people tried that day, but then nobody else tried. But anyway, the song was that song. I got chills, they're multiplying. So if you find that video, I think it's still up there. You can look at the cards to see how that plays out. Anyway, it's time. If that song came up, there's definitely a reason there. We had perseverance, new beginnings, and relationship changes on the code line here. The key egg and the golden egg, or the cosmic egg, was just coming up. The key egg to sow seeds, our seeds. The lucky destiny of high vibration and source. The Page of Wands, inspired by the Empress or abundance, or the number 3 or 38 of the Queen of Cups and the dance. The dawning of the new age, the ox or OX, the kisses and hugs. The cry of surprise or hesitation, or just anything sudden there, even sudden doubt. So Also, the English River in the Tice or the Tees is a river in Kent, England. So the English River supports source inspiration of Gaia's water supply, a clipping of agriculture regarding perseverance, new beginnings, and relationship changes. So there's something about the English River and the water supply and whatever kind of nature gets into the water system there. So if anyone knows anything about the Kent River and its issues or benefits, please comment below. And then the key is the ease of Eton, of iron in water. So maybe there's an iron supply in the water, which could be for good or for bad. To freeze and profit from delight. The 8 of the dance at dawn before the sun comes up. Of the ox or the kisses and hugs. And the stag or the deer. And the support of source, the seeker of inspiration, or the Queen of Cups, 38, or doing this at 3 a.m. before the sun came up. At 3 a.m., a cry of doubt or hesitation, pain or surprise, which I told you a couple nights ago, I remember waking up in the middle of the night hyperventilating, and that's this energy saying, oh dear, okay? So we start this read with the King of Swords reversed at 8:44, and that's the way 44 is written, 44/8. The mastering, grounding, integrating of love and the strength and the dance to do it. Beneath the King of Swords reversed was the Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups reversed, the 8 of Cups reversed, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Cups all reversed. Okay, so here's the underlying energy with the mini deck cards on top and then the cards down that I just told you about. The King of Swords, after a split, a lie, a divide, an end of a family or emotional cycle. Uncomfortable not walking away, with the Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, and King of Swords all reversed in negative energies. The King of Swords reversed, working to align, get their ducks in a row, with kids, pets, Leo, sun, and fun, exposing all. Uncomfortable with the Emperor blowing his top, his crown, his cover, or mind, or with a sudden event, or perhaps southeast winds, or an epiphany here. The Queen of Cups focusing on love, on home, a move, a visit, or visitation, with the High Priestess, Secret, or Pisces, or Virgo, or Aquarius rushing in to the King of Swords with the truth, uncomfortable with a split, a lie, or awakened out of a deep sleep, or 5D connect without option, or without the tools, or insecure about dropping the ball and then feeling bad about it, at war or defensive with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress both upright here, can't keep up the act any longer. The Knight of Swords making the King of Swords uncomfortable with a split and a need for clarity about sovereign or about becoming single. Uncomfortable about lies told about sovereign behind her back, trying to stop up her crown, or won't be able to dig theirself out of this mess. The Queen of Cups is visiting with the High Priestess in secret, or then Pisces is rushing in with the truth to the King of Swords reversed, making them uncomfortable about the lies that they told about the sovereign by the King of Swords reversed. The workplace of the High Priestess or school coming together to school the goose, the teacher with issues in keeping the child in check, or Akashics keeping the goose quiet between the High Priestess or Secret and the Queen of Pentacles or Viking Princess, who threatened the golden goose, silencing them from speaking out of turn, wait your turn, or religious or spiritual teacher able to get the kids to hit the books, or isn't, and the Queen of Pentacles is, by teaching outside or in nature. The High Priestess secretly watching them to see her trick. Someone's trying to get like their secret on how they do this. Wanting to hook up to her caboose at 9/11, and there's that emergency energy. At 9/11 for a free ride, someone's trying to hook up to somebody else's free ride, but the kids could blow their cover. Religious and structured schooling versus nature and flowing learning. Black and white versus in living color. Pisces or Virgo and Libra, mother and daughter who are both good teachers perhaps, new passion for lovers or affection after death, or just dead tired of the 9/11 or emergencies, with the King of Pentacles offering something healthy to Gemini and or Scorpio reversed, and now playing hardball of withholding time, money, and effort if they refuse to listen or take their good advice at 9/18. which is again the moon, and the 9 of the Hermit. 9/18 happens to be my birthday. So it's like, any parent, specifically here a father perhaps, trying to get their kids to eat healthier, or even a partner to eat healthier, but they refuse to do it, and then they come back and complain to them about all their issues because they didn't do that. So someone's saying, I'm no longer putting out my time, money, and energy to do that if you refuse to listen or take their advice. With a poor batting average, striking out, with offers of friendship in disconnect or at a distance, not seeing eye to eye or too far apart to make a difference. No altars here, no matching legs, knees and limp wrists, or sacred sexual Mary Magdalene cuff or Wonder Woman interest. The Knight of Pentacles is practical and frustrated that others don't understand him. The Gemini player, the Scorpio vengeful, but the Knight of Pentacles is loyal and helpful, which doesn't help them in their romantic department. Forgiveness comes up here with 96, and beneath that happy ending, which is 43, which is that 3 of Cups energy of coming together and joy. But then we have separation, heartbreak, and disappointment coming up here. And then my pens were running out. I tried so many different pens, and none of them would write, so I had to go to my red pen that I had. So now we continue in red. We went from blue to red here. How funny is that? So, there's new love, the Holy Grail, temptation, and dark night, and transition to great riches with manipulator or insecure without the tools to make a bold move to a happy ending and emotional fulfillment. Scorpio upright and Gemini or Virgo reversed. Cancer upright acting more like a Scorpio or Sagittarius with an attitude, wanting or waiting outside in the Chariot, while the Magician reversed hides behind the cottage with the 60s children, the hippies or cultish vibe or gossipers there, or neighbors who are busybodies, or a religion requiring women to cover all their limbs, even when they're hot in the summer, or master manipulator who owns women, or keeps them out front sewing and playing with the cat as a disguise for what he does inside the house. Outside looks perfectly innocent and pure, harassed on the side. Or actually, this could be a harassment on the road, right? And this came up in the movie I watched recently with the Amish, where the boys from the town were throwing rocks at the carriage driving by, and they killed the baby. That energy. And that was coming up yesterday in the Cancer read as well. So harassment on the road, perhaps, children being killed accidentally in the name of religious prejudice, or religion raised in a very strict religious environment, sheltered and then unprepared for what's actually out there, and so they're not ready. At 940, which is the Hermit and the Page of Cups. Again, the Hermit, someone keeps their child inside, and the Page of Cups is very innocent. Guard dogs at the gate to keep them safe and with paranoia. The 10 of Cups sham fam with the King of Swords reversed and the Sovereign and Queen of Pentacles upright, the mother and daughter, perhaps spying on them or to protect them without them knowing. In disconnect or at a distance, and forgiveness coming up here at 943. Again, the Hermit and the 3 of Cups of coming together. The King of Swords reversed, working knights, the wounded warrior on their last leg, with the Emperor upright and the King of Cups upright as the underlying energy. Going forward after the read is the King of Swords reversed again, with the Page of Cups reversed, suffering in silence, perhaps a sister involved, in disconnect or at a distance from reaping rewards of the divine masculine's heart or divine feminine's heart. Depression or arrogance coming up here of the Emperor and the Page of Wands reversed, Page of Pentacles upright, who could be a good student, or the Page of Wands with an opportunity with a Hierophant religion establishment. But there's disappointment here with dysfunction of the family or workplace. Someone being sad with the King of Pentacles reversed. And that could be, the King of Pentacles may be expected to be the moneymaker for everybody, right? But they're reversed here. And I wasn't getting so much that they're being greedy as they're being guilted into feeling like a disappointment to everyone, like they let everybody down. At 950 is the Hermit and the 10 of Cups. The kids with Taurus, religion, establishment, apart from the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, or the world, losing money at the workplace, and disappointment in the King of Pentacles reversed. So in the recent past is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, that dysfunction of the family or loss perhaps of a family member or finances, with the King of Swords reversed, with the Knight of Swords rushing in and rising above without options, manipulated into dropping the ball and then made to feel guilty for it. Defensive end or Gemini at war, with the Queen of Pentacles upright as well as the Empress, so that could be a mother and daughter. Dropping the facade, the mask, the ball, breaking patterns in death, end, dark night, and transition through a portal. I'm really hot right now too. So there's a lot of masculine energy coming in. Gemini reversed or Virgo reversed. We also have Scorpio upright here and Taurus upright here. The foundation is alchemy reversed, impatient Sagittarius or losing patience. The Queen of Cups is upright, but the Page of Cups is reversed here, holding on, saving, being practical. And then Justice, divorce, Libra coming together to end the conflict. Sagittarius reversed, Pisces reversed, and Libra upright here. And the central energy is the Lovers upright, the prisoners of love. Guilt-ridden and trapped, with hands tied or POW, forced to receive advances or new projects from Blowhard or Aquarius reversed, Hermit reversed, or Virgo reversed, or someone with those signs in their chart, or out of their mind, burdened by Atlas, the weight in the world. Aquarius and Virgo reversed, forcing their will on the prisoner, the hostage, the sad sack. The lover of Gemini upright, the lover or Gemini upright, and the challenge being the Page of Wands reversed, taking their mask off, dousing the flame or their desires, withholding or saving for a new life, playing ball or hardball in a bold move to travel or ascend quickly, dumping emotional attachments or dumping multiple loads. The Knight of Wands is upright, rushing in to save the day. The Page of Swords is upright, stepping up to awaken. The Queen of Swords reversed, or spreading the word about enlightenment of the war widow, or the Queen of Swords reversed, grieving and not taking visitors. The Embassy, or someone embarrassing themselves. I don't know why Embassy just came up right there. That's important though. Embarrassing self in front of the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, or fell from grace in a family, business, or community loss, holding back feelings with delays. And the Queen of Wands reversed, Aries and Dark Priestess, with the keys to the wounded warrior's surrender, and that could be bribery as well. And the Page of Pentacles upright, student of the King of Pentacles reversed, and the student hurting themselves to be perfect in their eyes. And again, this could be a King of Pentacles who has great expectations, right? They're all about the money. The King of Pentacles reversed, no superhero here, and present to a romantic tie with the Knight of Swords messengers and sealed divine feminine in the 5D, with the Emperor dazed and confused, with trophy wife getting all the glory. Now in the present moment, crowning is the Queen of Swords reversed, frustrated at night or full moon, with the King of Pentacles reversed, down on his knees, or someone else down on their knees pleading to him for peace, with the Ten of Cups family. The King of Pentacles reversed, working hard in a split or to distract him from a lie, sunshine, vacation, and reunion to recover from exile, with the wounded warrior in surrender, and fallen angel with potions and attitude, or Leo upright and Sag reversed. The Hierophant comes up here, but I was just also getting Hieroskamos. The Hierophant stealing or trying to steal happiness away so they can't start over in love, with Sovereign and the Knight of Pentacles, who have had it, with difficult kids, or pushed to the limit with a negative past returning here. Uncomfortable, facing the truth about the dysfunction of their children perhaps. Awake to the Knight of Cups offering love. Unfair relationship, presently ascending or moving. Traveling, the King of Cups Cancer, ending a nightmare, under the radar though, or feeling like a failure at 10:16, a turn for the better with the Wheel, and the 16 of the sudden event, the Tower. With Aries in need of attention here, or Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords are the Divine Feminine and the Emperor, or Pisces and Aries. And soon here is the Three of Pentacles, the workplace or place of co-creation, the school, the church, wherever it is. Withholding from the Lovers, the Queen of Wands reversed, with the worst over, dealing with defensive Capricorn or temptation, the fallen angel or Sagittarius reversed. awaken to the ways of the Queen of Wands reversed. The Page of Pentacles without an excuse for causing damage to lover or Gemini. Gemini and Sagittarius reversed, as well as Capricorn here. And the twin flames seeing themselves as the Four of Wands reversed. Not in physical union in the 3D, the Divine Feminine reaping rewards, while the King of Wands with the Empress and just watches the constant gardener. New information comes in about disconnect or being at a distance and knocks them off balance, losing their patience, and depressed or fallen angel, arrogant in a heated exchange, holding back their true feelings or delays, and a lot of arguing here. Taurus upright, Sag and Aquarius reversed, an unstable home or move or visit, or dealing with visitation issues. Worth waiting for, calling in your soulmate, children are affecting your love life, and attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Around the twins are how they're seen as the Knight of Wands upright, moving or traveling to peace away from an unstable home, or moving to Pisces or Divine Feminine's neighborhood. The Wounded Warrior reversed, surrendering, home or marriage, to the Ten of Cups reversed, unhappy family, or the ending of an emotional cycle that's just so overdone at 1025, the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands. The block here for the twins is the Page of Pentacles, the one who's curious and tempted to take the stand and act as a witness against the Queen of Wands reversed, or tempted to wave hello to Leo reversed and Scorpio reversed, who are out of control, whether it's egos or just their behaviors and pets, or wanting to show them as the younger one what they're capable of here, right? It's that good student who always has to be perfect in everybody's eyes, and they may be mixed up with the wrong kids or wanting to prove something to the others. You know, it's the kid who grows up left out, who always ends up wanting to prove something to everyone else as they grow up. I'll show them. The Page of Pentacles was something to prove. Relationship change, new beginnings, and perseverance all came up here to end conflict or in a losing battle of deliberation, poor judgment, not heeding the call, holding back an announcement from the Emperor, or he's holding back the announcement. Falling from grace, the King of Pentacles reversed, with Aries in their chart perhaps, recovering from exile, destitution, injury, or illness, or others who are homeless and left behind. The Indigo is insecure, with Cancer, King of Cups, offering love to end the pain and the feeling of failure, the neediness for attention, or dealing with father and son issues that never got the attention that they needed from their father. Aries and Gemini and Virgo all reversed, with new passion. When I say reversed, that means they can be in their charts, but they wouldn't be their sun sign. Them all with new passion ignited to heal at the full moon, which means release something, or for Aquarius and Cancer reversed, or twin flame eyes, the Knight of Cups offering love and being love. So there is a King of Swords reversed, and with Sagittarius, unstable home, and the Knight of Wands and dysfunctional family, challenged by the Page of Wands reversed, who's all over the place, or at the workplace with the Page of Pentacles, with an opportunity with the Queen of Swords reversed, who's lacking faith in the Indigo, insecure with new passion for healing, depression at the full moon and release, to choose a new path with the twin flame and be love at 1040, which is the turn for the better, and the Page of Cups, that innocent love. The King of Swords reversed, of the Ten of Pentacles reversed, sham fam coming up here, losing their patience or losing patience with lovers, and challenged by the Page of Wands reversed, frustration, and the Queen of Wands reversed, or Queen of Swords reversed rather, moving or unstable at work, making a fool of themselves perhaps. That could be in somebody else's opinion. And then the Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, lacking faith in Indigo reversed, who's insecure, with new passion to release depression, or Aquarius reversed at the full moon, for the twin flame to go and be love at 1042. And there's that 42 again of the Two of Cups and the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune. So let's go ahead and pull a couple oracle cards for you guys. All right, let's see what the energy deck says today for the twin flames, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know and learn? And what is our takeaway here? Excuse me. Take a deep breath, guys. Oop, those just flew out together. All right, we have action. Okay, this is the polarities coming together, the merging, the 17 of the stars. And the door to value, the 31 of expansion, conflict, competition, the pursuit of happiness is knowing what you want, the door to value. And then patience, which I always say patience, because patience means being authentic. 16 is the tower, the sudden event coming in. It's only a matter of time. Someone's wings have been clipped and they may be breaking out. Okay. We have 16, 17, and 31. Someone might want to, maybe someone's always dreamed of being a star, right? Take action. This could be acting too. Someone breaking out wants to run with the wild horses. But again, this is the polarities merging together to become more moderate, to create from 0 point. Just make sure you know what's important to you and that what your action is going to bring you what's important to you. You're opening the right doors. Make sure that's correct for you. And then having patience. And obviously that's someone who's very unhappy with their liberties being taken away from them, the Statue of Liberty, the Bob Marley energy, the young girl who worked so hard to be the perfect student and follow her dreams and was successful and graduated top of their class and now is disappointed because what she's doing isn't making her happy, or she's been blocked from going forth with her dreams. And then we have the envy of the dark mother here. This could be a mother, aunt, grandmother, boss, whoever it is. It's dark. It's like the Wicked Witch here. The envy of someone who's very judgmental. So if someone's judging you, it's because there may be, they may envy your position that you are free to go do that. So it could definitely be a mother and child. And there's the next card is the walking away. There's definitely a child, and it could be a daughter, freeing themselves from the mother. And maybe they were a mother and daughter who were very much alike or were attached at the hip growing up. And now there's a big divide, or suddenly someone's leaving the nest. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck is the contract. It's done. 6 is the lovers. Lovers is also affection. Could have been a very close relationship. And then here's the masculine energy of rest and rejuvenation, taking a break in the sun while the contract is ending. Okay. So the masculine's finally coming into his own while there's karmic feminine energy playing out around them. And that can be in the feminine's life too. It's just the different energies. We both have masculine and feminine within us. All right, so now with the journey of love is 3249, the Get Your Wish, and the 32 of the journey. And then my clock says 1157, which is justice, and the 3 of swords, the separation. So definitely getting an issue of a contract finalizing and ending. Could be a karmic partner leaving, the divine masculine. This could be a daughter leaving and the mother's not happy about it. She's always been under her control. But the mother and daughter can be the karmic partner of the masculine and her mother. Or it could be her and the daughter. And this can be on the feminine side as well. All right, so from the journey of love. All right, 2 cards just popped up. 39, which is the Knight of Cups, the being of love, which is the final card in the read. Let the feminine lead the way. Okay, which very much she was. Right, the young energy taking off to be authentic to themselves. Let the feminine lead the way with the Knight of Cups. And then we have riding the cosmic wave. And these are very different cards than usually have been coming up in the journey of love. It's so feminine. You look at the mirroring of that. How cool is that? The only thing that's really changed is the coloring. There's one more card that wants to be seen, and then the bottom, I'll show you that as well. So these are 2 feminines mirroring each other in very different colors, going their own way, right? So this can be siblings who are now parting, mother and daughter, like I said, each being authentic to themselves, but going in completely different directions. But they do have commonalities. They're both women, and they're both, going after their dreams, riding the cosmic wave. So the cosmic egg coming up, and the 60 of finding peace and love. It's really beautiful energy here. You know, this is more foundational with the reds and oranges and yellows, and then this is more higher vibrational with the pinks, purples, and magentas and whites. Right? Lower chakra system, higher chakra system. Peace and being love, or offering love. And then we have fire and ice, which is the contrast between them. We just talked about that. The lower chakra system and the higher chakra system energies. And this brings more of the throat chakra in, with the feminine standing there in the vortex, in their truth, right? They're standing in the middle of that blue throat chakra energy. But she's very much in the purple, a little streak of red over here. Okay, so that's 37 of unconditional love, accepting both sides, right? The lower chakra system and the upper chakra system, the dark and the light. Loving all of yourself, fire and ice, and merging them together to the center, so it's not so polarized. And the bottom of the deck is Dream a Little, and that's the 51 of the King of Swords, which was all over this read. Okay, and this is a very muted energy of colors. You know, it's got some purples and the browns here, you know, which is the really root chakra, grounded energy, like the Earth Star chakra. But some golden energies and some muted green, but it's very grounded, you know, it's very earthy. Beneath that is the simplicity that's been coming up all week with the Emperor, and becoming more down to earth, more grounded with the King of Swords. There's also, it's the feminine energy within the Emperor and the King of Swords, because the female right there. Really getting grounded to earth, and the Shokare energy is there, the circular energy of energy itself, and then the pearl in the middle, the juicy center, that's been coming up the past couple of days. And we're going to read Let the Feminine Lead the Way, 39, which is also the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if you can see the mini deck card, but this final card right here at the end is the Knight of Cups, upright. The feminine principle in you, whether man or woman, is the way forward in your life now. She is the principle of feeling and surrender. She feels the intelligence of the divine guiding light in a way that the masculine principle cannot at this time. You may not see where you're going, therefore, but you can feel your way forward. Trust her, let your mind go, and let your senses lead you, becoming more exquisite and communicative. Be led by your heart. So there's the throat chakra being activated. Be led by your heart. Don't worry if you don't know all the details yet, or how it's going to work out. She knows the way. Let her lead. This oracle brings confirmation to you that what you've been feeling or sensing, even without any logical physical evidence, is worth following up on. Trust your senses over appearances. Trust your intuition over your intellect. You are letting feminine wisdom guide you, and she will steer you in the best direction. My coming out is the freedom to fully be who I am, and the surrender to the divine essence, expressing through and around me. My coming out is the marriage of twin souls with my life partner, in gratitude, in love, unfolding as more than we could ever be on our own. How beautiful is that? I want to also do Riding the Cosmic Wave, since they came out together, which is number 60. Okay, so again, these are the two cards. All right, Riding the Cosmic Wave. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap. But after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You're stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap and letting the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard, and a time to allow the fruits of one's labor to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort rather. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. Very interesting, talking about all the grounding of the divine masculine and the earth here. Okay, guys, make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, be good to yourselves. And as always, rise and be love. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.